Hey guys, it's Cameron. I thought this week would be a good week to make another tips video. Tips on surviving finals week. I know this seems weird. I'm going from a different angle this time because I wanted to try some new things. Now I said in the beginning of each of these videos I'm going to give you guys a little bit of holiday ideas or things you can do during the holidays that will kind of make it more festive, and it's a fun kind of arts and crafts thing that you guys can do. So this week I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I've made these little like this one's a snowflake, and I've made these little like snowflakes and different things like that, and I made an anchor too. So what I normally do is you can use these as either Christmas ornaments, or you can, I don't know, maybe like tape them to your wall and just like make like a little like snow effect. And these things aren't that, this is just like some simple like wood, and they're not that expensive to buy. You can go buy them at any of your, like, if you have like a Hobby Lobby or like a craft store, you can find these for really cheap because it's just like some simple wood, and then you can buy like a simple like painting kit. But what I did is I just like painted it, added my own little design to it, and I'm gonna hopefully put it up on the wall somewhere. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the video. The first tip that I have is to not get stressed. Now, the reason why I say this is because all too often it's really easy to get stressed during test weeks. I mean, you know, you have all those tests, you have teachers pressuring you to study, you've got other people, you know, being stressed out about the same exact tests you are or different tests. But what you need to do is not to get stressed, because if you get stressed, all the other people that are getting stressed will just put you in a bad place and in a bad mood, and ultimately you won't feel good when you take those finals. Tip number 2 is to go out and buy some comfort foods. The reason why you should go out and buy comfort foods is because during that week there are bound to be times when you get stressed out, or you're not having a good week, or you think you failed that test when you actually got, who knows, like an A or a B. Buy comfort foods. Don't spend all of your money just on food, but what I'm saying is when you buy these comfort foods, whenever you're in that down place and you're not feeling well about how you just took that test, or you're stressed out, what you can do is just rely on, you know, I'm gonna eat a little bit of food, take my mind off of things, and then I'm gonna go get back studying and get ready for that next test. Okay, tip number 3 is do not spend all of your time studying. One of the problems that a lot of people have the week before and the week of finals is everyone feels like they need to study 24/7 and need to stay up till 4 a.m. studying, or need to stay up the whole entire night until that test to study. So what you need to do is make sure you make time for not only sleep, but also make time for yourself. Because if you try and mess up your schedule by staying up really, really late studying, or only spending your time studying, I promise you it's going to be a horrible week for you, because you're just going to spend all of your time studying here, you're going to be trying to look for things, your eyes are going to be like this, you're going to be trying to keep yourself awake, and it's going to be horrible. Let's say I've been studying math for 2 hours. What I'll do is I'll stop, take, half an hour or an hour break to, watch a TV show, and then get right back on it. Tip number 4. This is the most annoying and I always forget it. I was always that kid that forgot. Let me tell you, forgetting a number 2 pencil is probably the worst thing you could ever possibly do, because all throughout the week before, actually even the month before, your teachers are like, oh, bring a number 2 pencil, sweetie. Oh, don't forget your number 2 pencil. I don't know what's so special about the number 2 pencils, but they almost require you on Scantrons and other types of tests to use a number 2 pencil. So make sure whenever you guys are going to go take a test, you stock up on those number 2 pencils. I'm always the one that breaks them, but just make sure you... Hey, sorry.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so tip number 5, the last and final tip, is to do fun things after the test. And you just spent 2 weeks preparing, 2 weeks to maybe a month. Some people start studying early. I'm not one of those people, but some people start early, and you've just spent so much time trying to study for that test and study for your exams and final. Let's say you get done with your test, you should go out with your friends and go do something that you guys really like to do. Go see a movie, go bowling, go, I don't know, have fun doing something. Now, if you're like me and necessarily don't have all the friends that constantly want to do stuff with you, then what you can do instead is they made these cool apps called Vine and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, and you can just spend your time on those because, you know, who cares if you spend 2.5 hours on Vine? I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. So that was it for my tips video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's going to be actually a big announcement coming next week for concerning my vlogs and things like that, and it has to do with Christmas as well, so I hope you guys are excited for that. You guys actually get to come traveling with me. I know I said in my last video, actually 2 videos ago, that I would go ahead and be making 2 videos a week. It would just be too much for me and it would start overwhelming me, and I don't want this to be something that's overwhelming. I want it to be fun and enjoyable for both me and you guys. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to go down there and give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys have a great finals week. Bye!